Stay with me and hold me through the night. In the sleep, baby girl, let the go and give me do right. Hey, look at my coffee, cuz. Stay with me and hold me through the night. In the sleep. Baby girl, I had to go and give a do-rag on you. Whoa. Hey, Thundercat, yo, that shit crack. Yo, that Thundercat shit, audio dope. You feel me? Hey, zoning, doing me. As always, just came in and I don't know, since I got time, energy, and resources. Life coaching. Stephanie, Christine, got y'all. I've been playing my bag. You feel me? But y'all I got right now. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get y'all square so I can bring these new influx and new readings. So, from now until St. Patty's Day or until at least I get my limit, you feel me? I'm finna do $25 readings for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Come on with it. Come get some of these good messages that I'm bringing out, man. I'm so proud of myself, you know what I'm saying? Just, man, Joe, hey, if anything, I'm getting that message out, you feel what I'm saying? And I'm just giving out good energy in my readings, and what I mean, like, not me personally and shit, you feel me? But in my readings, messages, things I've been providing to the world so far, because, you know, we ain't just messing with America and shit. You know, LLE is worldwide, baby. Take that on some Diddy shit. Look, hey. Thank y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell you, know how many subscribers you got. It don't matter about how many views you got, Joe. It's your influence and quality of what the fuck you doing, man. And it's just a blessing. You know what I mean? Be here and actually can say I do have the stuff that I'm doing, bro. It's just an honor. Thank God every day for it. You feel me? This shit is like I can say I just got a Matrix, Terminator 2, Walking Dead type of post-apocalyptic way of looking at life and shit. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that feels my vibe and I can help on that type of vibe too. Yeah, you know what I mean? What I mean by that is just people that's in the Matrix, you know, being free and going to Zion and being in like the real world to really comprehend exactly what this present world, third one from the sun, fourth cup too. It's my slang was getting to them. Hey, just thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? I've been having a real good wave of energy. Which helps on many levels. Not just for me, but for y'all too. So fuck with me, man. I got y'all knocking out readings in about 24-hour tops time frame. So you ain't gotta wait that long. People that's doing life coaching with me, just please contact me. Please contact me. I'm gonna contact y'all. Once I get y'all square, I'll open up the doors for, you know, some type of slide with the life coaching. But right now, $25 readings, all at me. They're worth it. Best you ever spent? Look at me. Hey, ain't no recorded messages? What? Let's get with it. Ooh, all these damn resorts. So I'm just going to do a random reading. I have the title by the time I start on here, but it's really looking like a just a general overview of twin flames. I would just say overall, just a general twin flame reading for separation, union, reunion, recognition, whatever state y'all in. Feminine on the top row, masculine on the bottom row. Overall energy is important. But bottom line energy is way more important. Fairly important is the overall energy. Very important is the bottom line energy. So overall energy was deal with both the masculine and feminine. Reading starts in 4 minutes. We got the 4 cups. The world. The world is a temporary space and time, third dimension. Everything within this realm, this world, this dimension, wherever you want to call it, third rock from the sun. I mean, Mars is built the same way. These laws that we're speaking of, third dimensional laws, because soon you pass the atmosphere of any motherfucking planet to where you get to the 401, Zion, the real world, the heavens. You know what I'm saying? The heavens. That's what's between any planet and anything else. It ain't just Havana, heaven, you know, the center of the universe. It's more so everything in between it. It's like God is everywhere. Nigga, that's how those dimensions apply. But everything in this realm, this third dimension this third rock from the sun and this third dimension, everything in here expires. Everything inside this dimension expires. It dies. Or it runs out. Planets is going to live because it's a fucking planet. It's an actual thing. You know what I'm saying? Pentacles, person, place, or thing. Something you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. Right? Cups are feelings and emotions. Feelings and emotions are just indicators of where you're going mentally. Mentally, that's swords. Thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology. You know, that's the direction you're going. Your mental capacity, mental state, mental health. It's your mentality overall. It's your sword. Head, shoulders, knees, toes. Shoulders are cups. Head, swords, shoulders, cups, knees, wands. Things you're doing, not things you've done, because you ain't did them yet, but really things you're doing and things you've done already. But the things you finna do really don't mean anything. That's what I'm saying. So, the world. It's beautiful. It's grand. Depending on where you located and where you at, it's pretty much blissful. But I mean, on the other side of the coin, flip side of things, world, it's a very bad place. Filled with very bad people, putting good people in bad situations on a consistent basis. This is on the global level. Some biodome shit. You gotta think globally, like on a global scale. The world's a pretty fucked up place. And, 1-2% of the people in this planet run the 98% of it. And that just shows you exactly what type of world, or at least dimension, Earth is. And this is a place we dwell. It's a temporary home, thank God. We ain't from here, we're from above. Spiritual beings having a physical experience, it ain't the other way around. And God, we come from somewhere else here. It even gives us some more inkling that we really are X-Men as divines and have specific jobs to do. The world is full of good shit. But clarifying this world card is the Five of Pentacles. That's the dark night of the soul. Told you. It's the world. Since we live in this world, since the laws apply here, bad shit is destined to happen. It's 33% of the situation. You got a good, bad, and ugly. It's a trinity. Good things happen. That's 33% of it. Shit can get a little ugly. You know what I mean? Get a little razzle-dazzle. You feel me? But you'll get back on your squad. That's 66% chance, though, that shit ain't going to be bad. But when bad happens, and it's coming because it happens, like an asteroid hitting the Earth. It's like a fucking earthquake happening. I mean, things can happen. It's just a matter of fucking time on this third dimension. It's bountiful and beautiful, but it's temporary. That's really what the world really is. It's temporary. It's a third, far from the sun. It's a third dimension. It's not the fourth or fifth dimensional realm where shit is infinite. Everything inside of this square, and this is in here, is limited. Lack, scarcity, death, famine, doom, gloom. The same energy that you feel like I'm moody or dragon is reading me because I'm talking about the earth in such a manner, just bringing truth to what this really is. Don't get it twisted. Enjoy while your time is here, but ain't nobody time promised. On this place right here, this dimension we talking about, tomorrow ain't promised. From then, one of us. So when we go through Five of Pentacles, which is the Dark Night of the Soul, all the Dark Night of the Soul is you going without something. Four of Pentacles in my deck is you holding on too tight to some shit or being scared to let something go. It's something, a person, place, or a thing, something. You feel you got to hold on too tight to, or else you ain't going to live without it, or you can't survive without it. Whatever it is going to leave you. It's built like that in the fourth dimension. That's how the world works. Man, the world jumped out my hand. Nah, I'm getting on your ass. Hold up. Hold up. Talk about the world today, baby. Hey, it's the world. Just keeping it real. That's all I do here. You know what I'm saying? Bad shit gonna happen. This has to happen. It's like God. When God come around, God is, oh my God, God is out here. Thank God. He's out here. We'll get to him in a second. But God, in my deck, I see God cards too. I'm loving that. I see a lot more God cards in decks now. And that's tight. It's tight. Awesome sauce right there, man. Look. When God come out, it's either some good shit gonna happen, some bad shit gonna happen, or some ugly shit. I told you, 66% chance of it ain't bad, but 33% chance of it being bad. But when God lays some shit on you, even if it's bad, it's good, because he works in mysterious ways. And he don't make mistakes. So, it's the world, and just shit you're gonna have to deal with. Those are things. See these Five of Pentacles, this Dark Night of the Soul, those are just things you gotta deal with in the world sometimes. Bottom line, which is more important than all that, fuck what happens on the earth, everything around you. The world could be going to shit. Could be a zombie apocalypse or some shit. A whole fucking Black plague or black death coming back again. Whatever it is, the world could be crumbling around you. You still got to deal with yourself. Bottom line, and this goes for both masculine and feminine. Hey, 7 of Wands is internal conflict in my day. What are Wands? Things you're doing, things you've done, not shit you finna do because you ain't did it yet. Your actions and behavior. 7 of Wands is internal conflict. It's your pain, your woes, your complexes, your personalities, your faults, your insecurities, all that bad shit. Good, bad, and ugly. You got a good side of yourself. You can get a little ugly, but you got some bad shit too. We all have it. All internal conflict is dealing with what you got inside, fixing yourself. So can't nobody else do it. Can't nobody else do it because don't nobody need to be around here fixing you. 2, do it so you can fix yourself because you're supposed to do it. Your heart would be outside your chest for people to work on your heart. If it was built for people to fix your shit. Nah, you fix internal shit yourself. You heal. You sick. You heal yourself. Yeah, you got doctors here. You heal yourself. Yeah, you got priests and preachers and spiritual counselors out here and divine psychics and shit. But you still got to figure out yourself. It's all internal. And the best way to look at yourself inside is to get the higher ground. This card is all about higher ground. This is like a fight, a melee. This is your army. This is the army coming after you. Looks like you're going to get fucked up, right? Like, damn. How are we supposed to do this? And it's like in the midst of the war, you climb up a tree or climb up a mountain to really get the advantage of the situation. You holding them off. Just us two are just holding off space. Like they ain't killing us, but we ain't really moving forward. But somehow we're making this shit happen. This is the time to capitalize. You've seen that you can come out to the other side, hit them from this angle, and then, you know, whatever. It's like coming up with a plan. It ain't about the size of the army. It's about your plan. It's about the strategy. The best way you can deal with internal melee is to really look outside yourself. That's really going up. You know, higher dimensions like the 4th, 5th dimensional realm where God at. Hey, internally, you both got a lot of things you got to fix inside. That's the reason why y'all twins to begin with, to help each other with these complexes, to help each other with healing each other. Best way you can heal yourself is seeing yourself from a whole nother level. Didn't I just say the best way to internally, you know what I mean, heal yourself is to look at yourself from the outside? You get that with your twin. They bring it out of you. I'm telling you. For those that's in twin flame demos, whether you just got in or you've been in for the long haul, it's a blessing each and every day. Because we still here. You know what I mean? Tomorrow ain't promised from nobody. We still here to give messages, receive messages, to do good. To have good get on you. You know what I mean? Clarifying this whole bottom line, we got the 5 of Swords. That's focus in my day. 5 of Swords, that's all you got to focus on. Is dealing with yourself internally, healing yourself internally. Because at the end of the day, can't nobody do that but you. And that's something you at least putting some focus on. Or should know. Or be acknowledged of. Coming to this thing, Divine Feminine's energies coming into these weeks. We got the 4 of Swords. This is being too in your head. Too much rest and relaxation. Idle-mindedness. What's idle mind? That's a devil's workshop. This is being in your head. If you in your head, you ain't doing shit. What are Wands? Things you're doing, things you've done, not shit you finna do because you ain't did it yet. You in your head. I mean, you ain't really feeling anything to do anything to manifest something because you still here. 4s are really like boxes anyway. It's a box, a mental box. Going back to the 4 of Cups, which is the fucking world. It's a matrix, nigga. A box. Crab bucket. Plantation. Matrix. You feel what I'm saying? Boxes. We need to get out of boxes. Because when we get out of boxes, we get in the higher realms. Going back to the bottom line, which is more important. 5 of Swords. Focusing. 4 of Swords is being in your head. 5 of Swords, the energy you was just saying, is cocking back a bow or a gun at a target. You wouldn't have pulled a gun out or the bow out if you wasn't aiming at no target. But even at aiming at the target, you need to let it go at a comfortable time so your arm ain't cramped up because you 4 of Swords and you in your head. Or you 5 of Swords, you focusing so damn hard, you fucking up the accuracy of your shot. You know what I mean? Holding on. 4 of Pentacles. Holding on too tight to some shit, being scared to let something go. 5 of Pentacles, going without something. Back to the 5 of Swords, focusing. What you pull a gun out for? What you cocking a bow for? Let it go. 6 of Swords, that's shooting your shot. Seven of Swords will be results. Seven of Swords will be results. Four of Swords. What are you in your head for? More smoke. Feminine directly coming into this thing. You got the Two of Cups. You two in your head about a certain relationship, connection. Relationship or connection. Two of Cups is the Lover's card. Could be a relationship. You in your head about a relationship. Particular one. Miscellaneous one. Current one. Guess I'll try to keep it as twin as possible. This is a connection that you got with people or yourself. So this is the connection you got with people, or this is you fucking with yourself the long way, which people should do. You gotta fuck with yourself the long way. It ain't about ace of cup for yourself. Like loving yourself. You got love for self, bet. You respect yourself, bet. You heal yourself, bet. You got a good holistic way about yourself. You're a good, loving, considerate person. That's all in the heart. That's you personally. But you gotta fuck with yourself the long way. So, God forbid you in, I don't know, prison for decades, or in solitary confinement for a long ass time, or you lost on a motherfucking island on some Gilligan's Island shit. You know how to fuck with yourself. It's the case all you got is yourself. Get them feelings and emotions down packed being in a situation like that. Otherwise, you're gonna go back to the Ace of Cups situation, regress to where you can't get yourself together and you just dissipate. And you lose yourself or you're lost or whatever the fuck. It's all steps, processes and shit. You're gonna have to learn how to fuck with yourself from a whole nother level. It's good you love yourself. It's good you got your shit together, feminine, but you gotta fuck with yourself on a whole nother level. Because the masculine's king of this type of shit. When he comes to handle his knights and his cups and swords department, he gets this together. But you gotta fuck with yourself on a whole nother level. I just take it as a twin flame situation because fucking with your twin is like fucking with yourself on a whole nother level. So, saying all that to say this, you two in your head about your twin flame demonstration. Why? Seven of Pentacles. It's the Riri card. It's a C. C is passing. But we need to get to the Eight of Pentacles. That's a B. That's a good standing in life. It's a life. Eight of Pentacles on my deck is a life card. Shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable bed to sleep on. You know what I mean? A home, Four of Wands, or a home, twin flame union, reunion, recognition. Four of Wands. Could be in your life. Children, your job, your cars, friends, success, like whatever. It's life. Having more than a little bit. You know what I mean? And more. It's about having more in life. It ain't just having a life, it's having a life and more. Or having more in life. Say that shit 2 times. It's like having, I ain't gonna break it down like that, man. Y'all ain't ready to listen. Hey, Seven of Pentacles is just a step before that. U-R-E-R-E-N, Riri card. That's what the Seven of Pentacles is. Riri. R-E-R-E. You're reordering some shit, rearranging some shit, removing some shit, relocating for some shit. Reviewing, recorrecting, rewriting, reuniting, reconnecting, realizing, resolutions, rehab, rehash, reneg, renege, whatever. It's just R-E-R-E. You gotta do about 7 of them. To what? Get your life back on track on the Eight of Pentacles, which is a good standing. You passing, but you're just going from that C to a B. Like your report card come, you got straight C's. What the fuck you think your mom gonna say? Straight C's, like, damn, can we at least push for a B around here? Can we at least get to some Eight of Pentacles shit? Okay, that'd be vital. To at least be there as of ours to skating over here. That type of swag. So you come to the situation too in your head about which move you're gonna make, because you're gonna have to make a few of them. Masculine, you coming in this bitch with a 10 of Cups. This is happiness or emotional contentment or emotional fulfillment. It's a feeling though with her cups, feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators of where you're going mentally. You're happy. You're swell. You're uber content. Uber content with what? Let's pop. What's up? Ooh, Queen of Wands. That's the divine feminine right there. You happy about the divine feminine, or the divine feminine makes you happy, or I pick another card. You're happy about the divine feminine, and that's what's up. And it seems like it's sudden, because of a 7 of Swords that came into the picture. Seven of Swords is the Decepticon card. It's a person who's been wearing a mask, or a person you thought was a Decepticon, or you thought wasn't good for you. And you figured they was wearing a mask, and they just took their mask off. And in reality, you just didn't know who they really were, as if they had a mask on. This is results. Seven of Swords. Like I say, Five of Swords. Four of Swords, feminine, using your head. You know what I'm saying? You know which way to go. Five of Swords, that's focusing, getting out your head. Focusing, aiming at a target. I told you, Six of Swords is shooting at the target because you're going to have to take a shot. Take the shot. Seven of Swords will be the results.
Playing from LG Stylo 3.
All right. Results. It's like, hold on, I'll get this Bluetooth off me. Results. And the Eight of Pentacles looking at me. I'm going to pull that out on the next clarifier. Be cheating. Some results going to come out. Cat going to come out the bag. That's what the Seven of Swords is. Cat going to come out the bag. You're going to keep it 100 with yourself when it comes to your divine feminine and how you truly feel. That's the Seven of Swords. You keep it 100 with your motherfucking self. You keep it 100 with yourself. You keep it 100 with your divine feminine. Or people or your divine feminine keeping it 100 with you about your divine feminine who's in this demo that you're happy with. You got happiness attached to your divine feminine, attached to your divine feminine is Seven of Swords. Obviously, she ain't a Decepticon. In some situations to where you divine feminines are really Decepticons. In y'all twin flame demo, this is the time to let your mask off. This is also the time. Oh man, the good days. This is also the time for those that's in recognition that just got in a twin flame situation, or not literally just got in, but like been in recognition for a minute and you're like ready to take the next step. You know what I'm saying? To the unknown with this. This would be the perfect time to let that cat out the bag. To let your twin flame know that they're a twin flame. That you are a divine feminine. That's why they're so happy. And it is something to it. You don't know why you're drawn to me or why. You know what I mean? But this is why. And you present the why to the man. You present the why to the man. Now, I told you, it's better if you do it first, feminine. I'm telling you, back in the day, for those that's been in demos, that's, you know, we deep in this shit, let's go back. Let's go back in time, which we can do in twin flame situations. That's why we all gang. But look, let's go back to our early times when we first met our masculines or our feminines, right? I'm talking specifically to the masculines. Masculines, when you first ran into your feminine, right? It's like you were drawn to them. You don't know why. It's like when you meet your twin, it's like that. That's how you meet your twin. Like, before y'all talk, before y'all acknowledge yourself, because y'all could just meet in the place to be, like me and my twin, and like, you know, a week or so later, y'all get the whatever. But it's a drawn out process. It was like y'all two were moving like Roadrunner. Like Roadrunner, look at you moving as fast as Roadrunner. You and the masculine doing the same shit. Y'all both running fast as hell. It's like y'all think y'all hearing something behind y'all or somebody following y'all, and in the midst of y'all being off y'all cue for that brief second, y'all run into each other. Y'all both road runners. Y'all both is doing the same motherfucking thing. Y'all both knocked out unconscious lying next to each other. Suppose y'all both wake up at the same time on some goddamn, what the fuck going on? Like, is this me? Like, am I dreaming? Like, is this real? Like, what the fuck? Like, I am the road runner. This shit ain't never happened, but I ain't never ran into another motherfucker. Because ain't no other motherfucker like me to be able to run into me in the way we just ran into. So this shit gotta be something different and not no regular shit. It's not like I tripped over a tortoise. You understand me? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck going on? You dumbfounded. You know what I mean? That type of enigma, right? That's how it starts. Through time, you get to a point where it's like, shit, what is this? What the fuck is this? You try to make sense of it, and it's like once you, because feminists are overthinkers, you get to the point where you let your master know. Hopefully you do that. So when your master gets in this energy, he can receive it, fall right into it. But just like how this shit usually goes, it's either going to be good, bad, or ugly. Feminists, you got to let the master know, hey, This is a twin flame demo. I'm feminine, you're masculine. I know it sounds crazy. Just get that out. Take that mask off. Let that cat out the bag. Keep it 100. All that shit. Do all that shit. You know what I mean? Before it's too late. Back to you and becoming a situation with the Four of Swords. Don't wait too late to do that. To introduce this twin flame shit to your master. Because then it ain't gonna make sense later on. It ain't gonna make sense too late. It ain't gonna make sense after the fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, intuition, you use that to really diffuse yourself through these situations. Make sure you're diffusing yourself through them right. You personally feminine in regards to yourself, you got the Ten of Swords. This is death or permanent ending. Ten of Swords, it's thoughts. Death is mental. God, who's sitting right next to death, it's mental. God is mental. Three of Swords, that's pain. Pain is mental. You know what I mean? Knight of Swords, that's fear in my deck. Fear is mental. Ascension, the Ace of Swords, essentially. Ascension is mental. You know, everything starts from the head. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. It's all in the head. So Ten of Swords, when you get to the death card, you got to get past it because it's a step after the Ten of Swords. It's the Knight of Swords, fear. What's fear? Being mentally discombobulated from a death or a permanent ending. You just lost the love of your life. You just lost a major key person in your family. You just lost a car. You just lost your job. You just lost something. You know what I mean? You got the right to mourn. I ain't telling you how to mourn or get over shit, but it's definitely gonna have to get over it. Because if you don't, you're gonna go backwards instead of forwards. What are the knights, queens, kings, and things? Divine realms. What are aces to tens? Karmic cycles. This is a karmic cycle you gotta end so you can get to God. Where is God? Here. Out of the karmic realm, out of the world. This is the 3D. This is the fourth, fifth dimension. This is how divines move. We be in the world, but we in Zion at the same time. Only way you get past death is over here, Playboy. I mean, closer you get to God, further away you'll get from this death or this loss or this whatever this is. Whatever this is, you know what I'm saying? It's all mental at the end of the day. So, feminine death or permanent ending that's gonna happen in your Eight of Pentacles, your life. And I gotta pick another card, man. Got the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is a psychic card. What's a psychic? It's trusting your own intuition. Damn, boom, how you knew that was gonna happen with you, a psychic or something? Nah, I just trust my own intuition on that one. I just kind of happened to hit it on hit. That type of energy. Queen of Cups is also the X-Men card in my deck. My cards got a lot of meanings and shit. That's why it's the book that come with it. And you ain't gotta buy no deck or nothing. You can just go to the store and get some playing cards or some shit like that. As long as you got two jokers in there, you can ride. You can ride this ride. Your intuition is telling you something. Okay? Something is about to end, or telling you something about something that ended. Whatever this ending was very significant to your life, but you feel like it's just something else to it. See, death is mental. Seems like you're getting over it. But it's like it's created a big void in your life. It's Eight of Pentacles. It's like a person, it's like grandmama. But grandpa died. And everybody was tight. Now everybody like separate and shit. You're seeing like some separation shit going on. You know. Not no snake shit, but it's family. You know how family can be. Or it could be like you're in a relationship, right? But it was very vital to like your ecosystem in life. Thus, you kind of got rid of a codependent situation, which was good and healthy. Back to the Two of Cups. You fucking with yourself the right way. You know what I mean? To where you know how to be by yourself. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you came into the situation with your masculine, or coming to the situation with your masculine, you know, being in a situation or a whole situation or being emotionally tied to something else as far as to not this. You know what I mean? Two things can't occupy the same space. Ten of Swords. Key thing I'm saying is something has to end in your life. And you know what it is. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is also ghosting. That's you up. Like you disappearing. Sneaking out like Tina Turner with the kids, you feel me? You know what I mean? Like you up. This is dreams, visions, signs, synchronicities, writings on the wall. You see it clear as day. You need to go get ghost. on a certain situation, or something did get ghosted in your life, and you starting to see why. This all deals with you personally, and it really got shit to do with your masculine. It's just all you right here. Something you got personally going on itself. It's good that it's working itself out, or that is coming to an end, or Lord forbid, death happens, and you getting over it with your life, because it's just gonna make you stronger. Queen of Cups. That's the X-Men card. What's the X-Men? That's what a divine is. We have powers, and just like X-Men, we all don't have the same power. We all got different powers, swags, steezes, personalities, and shit. We all here for a purpose. We all got different reasons of why we here and why we exist and what we be on. It's up to us to perfect our paths. Our crafts and our paths, like X-Men, in an environment where we can do it. Professor School of the Xavier, which really the X-Men School of Xavier should I be talking about, is just your own home and you perfecting your craft and doing that shit yourself. It's all mental. It's all mental, you know what I'm saying? It's like as an X-Men, you perfect your craft in an environment to where you ain't hurting nobody or hurting yourself, or putting yourself on a platform or situation to hurt other people and yourself from the fucking world and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's really perfecting your craft. Or you can be like Magneto, you in the world. You ain't in no place or home or fourth, fifth dimension place to really perfect your craft in the manner you need to perfect it. You're like a street musician. A street magician. You in the world just testing motherfuckers, just seeing what the fuck's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like, different ways of doing things. You got divine realms of doing things, or divine ways of doing shit. And you got karmic or worldly ways of doing things. Divine is just balanced on how to do both. Karmic's only know how to do one. Masculine. You, as far as the divine feminine right now, you got the Queen of Swords. You 10 toes the fuck down on what mental direction you want to go with your divine feminine, and you in a position to do something about it. Lucy Lou card in my deck. Say that shit one more time. Queen of Swords is you being 10 toes the fuck down on what mental direction you want to go with yourself right now, or go in life right now, or go with the divine feminine right now, or anything. Very serious. What direction you want to go. And you're finna do it. Because you got the chance to. King of Swords, that's like God. You leaving shit in God's hands. Before you leave anything in God's hands, you need to do everything you can. Before you leave anything in God's hands, you need to do everything you can. So you can just, like, all right, I did everything. It's all I could do, God. Letting go and letting you. That's the perfect way to give God the glory. To take, for him to take your yoke upon you. Like, take my yoke upon you. Or take your yoke upon me. Take your yoke upon me. That in a sense is like anything you got, debt, problems, personal issues, addictions, whatever the fuck, give it to God. He'll take it from you. Where's God at? Fourth, fifth dimension. That's the heavens. That's Zion. Like, real shit. It's just like a fucking space shuttle going up, or what the fuck I'm about to say right now. You can have Mount Everest on your back, literally. You could be an X-Men motherfucker with Mount Everest on your back, and you flying past the world. Soon you get outside the last atmosphere, which is fourth, fifth dimensional territory, God's realm, nigga. That mountain gonna float off your back. You won't even need to hold it anymore. God gonna be like, yeah, welcome. Let me get that. You feel me? Anything leaves this realm is gonna float away. Because it's divine laws, like it's fourth, fifth dimensional shit that applies. This is just a planet with third dimensional laws within a fourth, fifth dimensional realm. But it's all the same, just like the universe. This human body right here, and particles of fucking stardust in some galaxy far, far away is the same shit. We're the same thing. Energy at the end of the day. Do what you gotta do before you leave it in God's hands. Immediately after this Queen of Swords, that the masculine God doing everything that he can in regards to the divine feminine energy. You, divine feminine, this is your card in regards to the divine masculine energy. And we got God. So I just take it as the same situation, and it connects from him to you and from you to him. Pay close attention to this. Divine masculine is going 10 toes down on the situation he wants to go. And clarifying him being focused and clear on what direction he wants to go, a 3 of Cups pops up. He ain't looking at it. So this ain't, shit he's focused on. This is something that's in the way, trying to be in the way, or finna be in the way in the future. Three of Cups is distractions. That's any other way outside the right way. There's only one right way, and that's up. What's up? God is what's up. Or fifth dimension is what's up, what we just talked about. Three of Cups is somebody in your way. You got a relationship with Two of Cups going on. Somebody in the way of that, or trying to be in the way of that, or trying to stifle you, or throwing monkey wrenches in your program. These are your children and your parents, people who orbit around you like planets do the sun or moons do a planet. This is shit you can't help. It's like you can be in a relationship with a person, but you still gotta love this person and their children and their family and their circumstances. They love you. Y'all got some shit going on, but sometimes things can get in the way. You just make sure you don't let things get in the way of it. And what direction is he looking? He ain't looking at that shit like that. Ain't in the way. Better not pull no devil card. Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands are temporary endings or pumping your brakes. It's ending something while you got the control to do it. Ten of Wands is like breaking up with somebody so you don't break their heart in the future. Or you don't lead them on, or you don't take advantage of them, or you don't, do them bad. It's like, hey, it's not going to work out. It's clearly you're not the one for me. I'm sorry. I know it hurts, but I'm going to personally call this T, to save us more time, energy, and resources. Ten of Swords, which is out here, it'll be like you serving up divorce papers. It's like Queen of Swords. I knew what direction I was going to go with here, but I let something get in the way of that. I knew. Two of Cups. That's fucking with yourself the long way. This is like a whole good transmitted laser energy. You know what I mean? It's like I knew it, but instead of this Ten of Wands, it'll be a Ten of Swords. Like it's like paperwork time. Now it's gonna be drama and you know what I mean? Just unnecessary shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you got the power to stop something, make sure you do it. How this shit is related to the masculine is I just take it as he's just being straightforward, forthcoming, and proactive. I told you, he going in a certain direction. He ain't looking at nothing else. It's almost like he got shit in place for anything that's, gonna fuck his shit up. It's like, like I say, the master's very focused on what direction he's headed to with you. And it looks from the energy I'm seeing, it's on a very divine level. It's on a very dedicated level, a serious level. I just see he's very serious on what direction he wants to go with you. You know what I mean? It ain't like he's scared. It ain't like he's stagnant. It ain't like nothing in the way here. It's just he moving. He looks like he's moving. We'll see. Feminine. You in regards to the masculine, you got the King of Swords. This is God. I told you, when God come out of some good shit about to happen, some bad shit about to happen, or some ugly shit about to happen. But either way, it's going to be all good. 66% chance of it being good, you know what I mean, or ugly, which is fine. But that 33% chance that shit can be bad, and it will be. It's just gonna happen. But when God make it happen, even if it's bad, it's good. God don't make mistakes and he works in mysterious ways. Now, the reason why God is out here, because God could be divine intervention. It could be God blessing something to just come out here to do some real superb shit. You feel me? But at the same time, he can shake the carpet around this motherfucker to expose all the dirt that was swept under this motherfucker. God sometimes can come out here and take people away from us, man. It ain't like God fucking us up, taking our people home, but that's what it's called. When people die, man, God took them home. It's not funny, but it's the real. You feel me? It's the real. God is steady. God, and my message here with you, feminine in particular, God is right here with a particular death right here. So, sometimes God be coming to take people home, Main reason God out here, though, is to break down these walls, these barriers that you got up against your mind. Eight of Swords is clarifying God. Feminine, you in regards to the masculine too. So I take this as just a mental prison you in that you need to get out of. That God is helping you get out of. God ain't gotta help you get out of it. He could have just left you in this motherfucker. But it's like, it's like Potang. Like God really helping you out. You kind of got trapped in your mind when it came to your masculine. This is like the decisions you was gonna make, your plans. You know what I mean? Like the decisions you've made, your plans. This is like your mentality towards your masculine. Like I say, just your current mental state with them. Eight of Swords is a self-imposed prison, a mental prison. That's some shit you in. Can't nobody see you in it. So you got to get yourself out because you got in it. Somehow you got in it. You don't know how you got in it, but you got to get yourself out. You don't know how you're going to get out of it, but you're going to have to figure it out. It's like that law. You got in somehow, then you can get out somehow. Got to figure that out. And God is coming to help you. We all go through the Eight of Swords. Seven of Swords is out here. Truth. Cat off the bag. And I mean, something from the darkness coming to the light. Him keeping 100 with you keeping 100 with him, or him keeping 100 with his motherfucking self about you. Some truth came out. Some shit came out the bag. And now you in a self-imposed prison. I just take it as, let me pick another card. Two of Swords. I just take it as you kind of knocked off your axes. Sword, two in your motherfucking head. So this is really the energy of somebody that's really lost a masculine in their life, like a father, a brother, a son, nephew, niece, some shit like that. Like this was a tough one. You know what I mean? The energy was a Ten of Swords, which is a death card. And it's like here you are in the masculine energy with the Eight of Swords and Two of Swords. What's that? Ten of Swords. Death energy, but it's different. This doesn't equate to this. This was already out here and could have been handled, but instead it's like you're stuck in this energy. And God is like, you know what I mean, trying to get you where he looking past this shit. But you looking at everything but past it, Eight of Swords, that's a false sense of security. You feel insecure because you ain't secure with something yet. That's a false sense of entitlement. You feel entitled to shit. It's like a person trying to hop in a coffin at a funeral. Like, what made you entitled to think you could do that? People that came from other states, maybe other countries, to come see the same person you finna come see and pay respects. You might be the daughter or some shit like that, but who the fuck is you to fuck everybody's shit up right now? You bugging. Like, you bugging. You know what I mean? Like, it's that type of motherfucking energy. It's mental for a person to do that. You can love that person all motherfucking day, but you mentally decided. Like, you can feel all day. You be sitting there mad as hell at somebody, but don't do shit. Wand is doing shit. Pentacles is what happens from doing shit. Mentally is what you think about them. You just in your heart and mind, just as long as you ain't doing shit, you all right. But you thinking some shit, you feeling some way, and you decide to do some shit, a pentacle won't happen from that. Head, shoulders, knees, toes. That's how shit twerk. You know what I mean? That's why it's good to be in the masculine's arena a lot, in his realm a lot, so you know the consequences, pentacles, of what the fuck you do. So yeah, feminine, you in a pickle. You didn't lose nothing. It's just something is gone. Not your twin flame demo. Your shit is here. And matter of fact, your masculine, it's like coming at you with both hands tied behind his back and shit. Like he in a real good energy with you right now. But it's like you fucked up or discombobulated, or finna be mentally discombobulated from something that's coming to an end. Whatever it might be. At least just keep your antennas and radars up on your twin flame department. God got it. All right? God got it. So basically, to relate it to your divine masculine, if you don't get out this self-imposed prison, if you don't get out this mental bind you in right now, like this little episode, I'm not knocking you, man, because there's people that's really losing people out here. It's like, you gotta get out this debacle because some shit coming your way. It's divine. Divine. Be divine love, a divine business, a divine enterprise, divine ascension or some shit, man. Masculine in regards to himself, he's got the Nine of Swords. This is why I say y'all cards connect so damn well. It's really like this. Y'all energies is really like this. He got the Nine of Swords. You had the Eight of Swords. You know, Masculine's just a little step ahead. Like he went through what you're going through. You know what I mean? And he's here he ain't too far away. You had an 8, he had a 9. Like he ain't too far away to help you in case you need help. It's a mental bind you need help with. It's only one way to get out that mental bind, and that's the 8 of Wands. That's communication and shit. But Master got a 9 of Swords. He's bugging. This is himself. Like you with yourself, what you was going through was the 10 of Swords. Like I say, you went through what he finna go through, but he went through what you went through. You know what I mean? Like I say, it's like this. You just came from a 10 of Swords. He's at a 9 of Swords. He's about to go through what you went through with this permanent ending. And he just got out of a mental prison that you getting yourself out of. You know what I'm saying? 9 of Swords, that's too many thoughts. Stress. Stress is something you put on you. Like soap and shampoo. It's ketchup you put on your dog. Hot dog. Butter you put on your toast. Sugar you put on your grits. Shit you put on yourself. You don't have to put sugar on your grits. You don't have to put ketchup on your hot dog. You don't have to put butter in your popcorn. You don't have to do it, but you do it. You know what I mean? It's something you're doing. Like you gotta intentionally want to do it. What do you want on your hot dog? Ketchup. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to have it. It's something you ask or put on you. So when it comes to stress, don't stress yourself because that's what the fuck you're doing. Yes, somebody doing something, but you allowing them to stress you. Or you allowing yourself to stress yourself. It's mental. It's mental at the end of the day. You're stressed about something. What is it? Knight of Cups. You stress with how you feel. See, once again, feminine, you better be on your P's and Q's and cares. It's like your masculine gonna jump out the window for you. Knight of Cups, that's the Romeo card. As in Romeo and Juliet, as in like huge love. Romeo and Juliet love. But like I said, story of Romeo and Juliet, they should have grew up to be Roman jewels. The way they handle their story, which is a tragedy, is sad. Because they were juvenile. It was puppy love. It was lust. It wasn't real. If it was real, they would have been on the same accord. If they were twins, they would have been here. It was all over the place. And the results of being all over the place was fatal. As far as them being on one accord and getting themselves out the situation, growing up, maturing, being older people to where their name is Roman Jules now instead of Romeo and Juliet, where they started. Masculine is ready to go to the 4th or 5th dimension with shit. He ready to go to the next level. 4th, 5th dimension, next level. He's ready to go to the next level. Whatever that might mean, whatever that can mean. You know what I mean? He's just in some swag ass energy. Like, I feel it. Like, I really feel the energy the masculines are on. It's all masculine. They switching gears. Ain't like they've been on the wrong gear. They just been doing them. Nah, they want to do you. Wrapping it up, future final row, we got the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is okay energy or whatever energy. You're finna go to the future with a whatever type energy or whatever type swag. 6 of Pentacles is homeostasis. The beginning of this message, masculine and feminine, y'all both went through some dark night of the souls. Y'all both went without something. It's going without things in life. 5 of Pentacles, that's failure. That's 50%. That's an F. 6 of Pentacles, 60% of my deck. That's homeostasis. It ain't passing. It ain't failure, but it's homeostasis. You just okay. It's just whatever. It's not a place you want to be, but it is what it is. It is what it is. This whatever. This is what I don't care. This is alright. This is alright, whatever. This is 5th element. It's like whatever. Okay? It's nothing. It's 6 of Pentacles. It ain't passing. It ain't 8 of Pentacles. It ain't good. 9 of Pentacles. It ain't an A. 10 of Pentacles. It ain't nothing manifesting around this motherfucker. Like, okay. Going forward with this okay energy, we got the Knight of Swords. You're okay. You're okay. Ten of Swords, you just went through a fucked up death or a permanent ending. You lost your job. You lost like a career. You lost something good. You know what I mean? Something big in your life. And it fucked you up. Had you out here with God coming to hook you up and shit. You in a self-imposed prison, Eight of Swords, pussyfooting around. Two of Swords. Two of Swords is pussyfooting around. But you know, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You just don't know which way to go. Eight of Swords plus Two of Swords. That's 10 of Swords. You just went through a 10 of Swords. Just went through a 10 of Swords. And like the divine masculine stress, you just put that on you, walking around with a 10 of Swords when you don't need to be. When you don't need to be feminine. Like you just went through a whole mental roller coaster, you feel me? And here it is, you going to the future, just letting people know you okay, because you really mean it. They don't get it, but I'm going to let them understand right now why you understand yourself, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? You fucked up, but you okay. People asking you, are you okay? You like, I am. And you mean it. I'm okay. But that's all you saying. Nine of Swords, that's fear. What's the opposite of love? It ain't hate, it's fear. You fear what you don't know. You fear what you can't comprehend. You fear what you don't understand. Whatever you just lost, you definitely don't understand. Number one, how it went or why it went. You know, it's just mental. Knight of Swords, it's mental fear. It's mental. But your greatest fear will manifest in your life if you keep this energy, if you stay in this energy too long. The worst fear will happen if you keep it on your mind constantly. You will get what you don't want just by thinking about what you don't want more than thinking about having it or, you know, the point afterwards and shit like that. It's all mental. Manifestations, cycles, moving, just everything is done mentally, you know? And it's like this okay shit just ain't fucking cutting it no more. You know what I'm saying? And you know. Not all feminists, but it's just some feminists and some energy to where you just been like this for a mighty long time, and you just find you're like it's like submission. You just giving it, letting go, and letting God. 'Cause wasn't God out here and your energy feminine? Yeah, you just letting go and letting God. Masculine's letting go and letting God too in his own little way, like on the back end. You just letting go. Sometimes life beats your ass, and sometimes all you can do is just ball up, take them hits. You know you're gonna be okay. They're fighting. Ain't nobody pull a gun out. You ain't getting shanked right now. Be alright. Just getting your ass whooped right now, man. You know what I mean? It's like you okay. You just went through some fucked up shit, man. But you fine. And you're also getting that energy where you're just tired of things just being fine. You tired of things just being okay. You tired of getting told okay. It's like your kid, okay. It's like stop saying that shit. Say some more shit. You know what I mean? It's like you just it comes from you. It goes from you being in this energy to you despising this energy. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna happen like you're gonna think you're crazy. But it's just the energy. You know what I mean? And final smoke with you, feminine. We got the 8 of Cups. That's the pay the bill card. It's a 2-part card. First part of it is keeping your integrity clean and being divine at all times, like Miss Pay the Bill. This is also enterprising, you know, being like Pay the Bill, or she enterprising. She ain't got to sign no label. She ain't got to sing for nobody, do no tours and shit. She making good bread. She doing her own moves. She living life like it's golden on her own terms and looking like a queen doing it. You know what I mean? Like I say, less stress, less mess. You do shit for God and do shit for others and do shit for people, whether you making money or not. It's the energy that comes from blessing people on a daily, doing shit for God, just living a divine life. It's much different from you karmic motherfuckers who don't understand what I'm talking about. Like, it's a different world. That's why you got millionaires and people killing themselves. Got all this money, got all this fucking fame and shit, able to provide for their children's children and shit. Good ass positions. Y'all can blame it on that bullshit. Oh, you're being insensitive to mental health and shit like that. Like, nah, I'm just saying, like, it's internal conflict. That's what that is. Some people deal with it, some people don't. It's 28% divines, 70% karmics. Not everybody gonna figure themselves out. We know this, you know what I'm saying? So we can't use that karmic shit on divine shit when a divine moving completely different from a motherfucking karmic. Even as divines, it's the way we should be moving, as y'all critique and see me, in a manner that we should be moving as divine and shit. Like, it's just different levels and different strokes of different folks. All you're understanding feminine is that, hey, I gotta focus on me. I got good shit going on right now. I got my twin flame shit finna slide on base. It's like you lost this, but you began something. The Ten of Swords definitely happened. Something definitely ended. But you finna begin something fucking fabulous. And good shit is happening, and you know good shit is happening. But it's almost like you want to feel bad for yourself because of whatever got lost. That makes any fucking sense. Masculines. Final card you got here is the card right between my legs. You got the Fool card. Fool card is being unaware or being in a whole new place like Aladdin or being a hobo. What's a hobo? That's a bum on the move. Like, anybody could be a bum. Bum is just somebody that's on the same corner on the same stoop at the same time of day asking for money like the other bums, because that's the same thing they do. Same. Hobo, it's like some fucking, I don't know, some Mary Poppins shit, some like cartoon shit. It's like, yo, I've met a few hobos, real colorful hobos. And they really cool motherfuckers, man. It's just they're not swaying with the wind because they're very meticulous and ordered by what they do. But it's almost like they know what they are and what they own. You know what I mean? It's just like a person that rides trains throughout the country. Like, what you do? I'm a hobo. What does that mean? Like, I just go from city to city, place to place, just do me. You know, and I do it well. It's been fun. You know, given internet times, all the nigga need is a phone. He can document himself where he comes a YouTube superstar just from him being a hobo. You got fucking well-known hobos out here. Like I say, it's 221, man. You can't get paid on an earth this big. You worthless, kid. Don't take this Cameron lyrics. Hey, facts, nigga. Hey, there's too much world out here to not get nothing out of it or to not give something to someone. White masculine is Aladdin, and you Esmeralda. He just wants to take you on a magic carpet ride, a whole new world, gang. That's all he on. So feminine, don't be so caught up in what the fuck you got going on that you missed this magic carpet ride. Like, the nigga got the carpet and the genie. He waiting on your ass. Or trying to figure out how he gonna tell you he got a magic carpet and a genie for your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? If he call, pick up. If he's moving forward, move with him. Okay? Be synchronizing with it. You know what I mean? Make this shit work. Because whatever this shit is, masculine on, you need it. You need it. Okay? It's the message that I got. Hope I can be of good use. Hope you can understand the message and shit. I'm just feeling too good right now. Yeah, if you need a reading from me, holla. Definitely doing $25 readings. I'll let you know when the exit is. We'll bring your booking in. Christina, I got you. And I think that's all. Love y'all. Deuces.